In this video, I'm going to be making some barricades from twigs, string and cocktail sticks. I've made two stake-themed things so far, stake mounds and spiked logs. This uses many of the techniques from the spiked logs. First, I stain some cocktail sticks with some homemade brown wash. I do one half, then turn them over and do the other. Finally, I cut the cocktail sticks in half using a craft knife and the cutting board markings to measure. Now, these barricades can be fragile whilst they're being made, but are much stronger once finished. Next, I want some twigs. These, as I've done before, were cut from a tree, then baked gently in the oven to dry them out and sterilise them. I want a twig that's reasonably straight for the main part of the barricade. The cocktail sticks are glued to the twig at their midpoint, spacing them close together but not too close, as we want some room for string later. You can use superglue for this, but if you have the time, wood glue gives a less brittle bond. With wood glue, it's easier to paint a layer on and add the cocktail sticks to it. Once they are all attached, it can be worthwhile going around the joins with wood glue anyway. Next, I have some stained string. As I've done before, the string was unravelled to make it more in scale. The resulting pieces were then soaked in water along with a tea bag. Using hot water gives a darker colour, as does leaving the string in for longer. I attach one end of the string with superglue, as a faster join is needed here. Then the string is woven amongst the cocktail sticks. Need to be careful at this point, as it's fragile as I mentioned. Here I'm using wood glue again, though you can keep using superglue. Once at the end, I cut off the excess. Two short uprights are then cut from the twigs. I want the stakes to be at a roughly 45-degree angle, so the uprights are roughly 1 cm in length. These are attached one at a time, using superglue for speed of setting, but again reinforcing the joins with wood glue. Once this is set, I again use a stained string to wrap around the joins. I superglue one end down, then use wood glue again to stick it down, cutting off any excess. The construction is now finished, but to seal everything and add some extra reinforcement, I cover it all in a layer of matte Mod Podge. Here are the finished barricades. You can make longer or shorter barricades by using longer or shorter twigs for the main part. Want to help support the channel? Then please like, comment, subscribe, share, join our Patreon, or buying through the Amazon or drive-through links below helps support the channel at no cost to you.